What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Everybody Loves Juju. I'm your host. Everybody Loves Juju 1-2 Talk Hoops. I'm your host, Juju. Man, I wasn't planning to come on until the USC basketball game, but then I started to see, like, you know what? I need to keep an eye on some other hoop action tonight, especially with Anna Hidalgo and Notre Dame and Tanaya Latson. As you know, they're 1-2 in scoring in the nation, and you know, with Juju being third. But hey, that's not what I'm really here to talk about. First of all, let me get a mic check. Hopefully all y'all can hear me out there. I got 4 of you watching right now. Don't be shy. Come say hello to me in the chat. Tap your screen if you're on your cell phone. Boom, boom, boom. If you're on your cell phone, you know, I'm not sure how to. I need to be able to instruct you how you can. I can't see who's watching me. I don't know your name, but if you are and you are a regular here, come on in and say hello. I gotta share this news. Matter of fact, if I don't have enough people and I start getting more people in here, I'm gonna repeat this news. I was just chilling for a minute before I came on to watch the game. So I was watching Unapologetically Angel. I've been missing it live for the last couple of weeks, but today her mom, Angel Reese Webb, it was her birthday, and Angel just, you know, did a Q&A with her mother, and you got to learn more about their family. You got to learn more about their relationship, how Angel grew up, how Miss Webb, Miss Reese, Angel, Big Angel, was a former hooper. And I remember one time scrolling, looking through information about Angel's mom and how she played hoops, who her dad was, and you know who she was married to. And she played overseas. She said 1 year, it was 1 year, but it was a video on her mom driving along talking about the kids, and it was around the time when Angel and Julian were both playing for Maryland, and just what it was like for her having 2 children playing for Maryland and being in college at the same time, and how it kind of resembled, you know, how growing up they were the Cheryl Miller, Reggie Miller of their day. Growing up, they would always get compared to. And so by the time I had finished that story, I admired Miss Reese so much, and I felt like I wanted to give her flowers, and I just reached out and I said something in the DM to her. And mind you, this was like, this video that I had caught was like over, gosh, 2, 3, 4 years. I don't know. It was old. It might have been Angel's freshman year. And, you know, this is her second year at the WNBA. And it was buried somewhere. And Miss Reese responded back. I told her, I said, you must be very proud of your kids. I said, you did an amazing job raising them. You know, she talks about the help she had with her grandparents, but she birthed these kids. You know, she made these sacrifices for her children. And Angel's mom is working. She's still working and everything. You know, Angel's talking dollars now. I don't think too much, about it. I know she's handling her foundation, Angel Reese's Foundation. I had donated what I had to Angel Reese's Foundation, because anything Angel does, I'm 100, for her. You might think I only support Juju Watkins and things like that, but no, I'm really a true fan of Angel. I feel like I can feel her heart through the screen. I don't know her at all, but do you know her mom said, "Thank you very much," and she responded back. Whatever she said back to me, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" She responded back. How cool is that? But I wanted her to know, it's like, you did it. I mean, to have like these two, this superstar daughter of hers. And I think Julian is just this amazing athlete. But today her mom's birthday. And so she given her earlier like this gift card. $1,000 to Four Seasons to get a whole spa day workup and so on and so on. Her mom was grateful and everything. She didn't know what it at first, and she's like, "Mom, it's like for you, it's like a spa day or whatever." And her mom was grateful. Cool, cool, cool. She said, "Yeah, that's just one of the things." And her mom was like, "One of the things, like, oh, okay." She said, "Mom, like, you think I'm just only gonna do that for you or whatever?" She's like, "Yeah, like, you give me stuff all the time. Like," she said, "You don't even want more Chanel bags and everything." She's like, "I already went through your closet and I seen this and I seen that." So during the show, I find out that her mom was 2 years from retirement. And listen, I know what it's like. I've been on my job 31 years, and this month, um, I'm retiring. Yeah, yeah, and my job that I do is very. I feel like it was my calling. It was very honorable. It's a noble position. It's a hard position. It's a tough position. What I do. And I tried to leave as much behind for those that I mentored or those who are coming behind me doing what I do in my career. And to get to that point, there's so many mixed emotions, but there's certain things that you want to have have completed. Whether it's a paid off car, a paid off mortgage, or your debt paid, whatever that might look like for you. And I had to take an unexpected retirement, but it's worth it, for to become a caregiver full time because I love my mom. And if there's anything I could do that I'm doing that I could do for her, I would want to do what Angel did today. So I'm gonna give you a spoiler of what Angel did today. I'm still like, I had to wait a minute. I had to use this tissue. But let me tell you what she did for her mom. She announced that because her mom was like, she said, "What do you want to see? What would it take for you to retire?" That's what Angel said. What would it take for you to retire earlier than 2 years? And she said, and they both were saying like, your mortgage, everybody want to get that mortgage done with, you know, my mortgage paid and so on and so forth. They just talked about it. Well, y'all, Angel is an angel. I mean, she got the right name. Angel surprised her mom on her show today, Unapologetically Angel podcast, and paid her mother's mortgage off. She said, "Mom, are you still gonna work? You still gonna go work 2 years? If you said you didn't have to, if your mortgage was paid." She said, "You're kidding." Her mom just kept repeating it over and over, like, "You're joking, right? You're joking." So they came and they gave her whatever it is that you get. I'm sure they give you like a little package count, to show that you've got the title and all that. And her mom, like, I started crying before she did. Her mom's tears start rolling down her eyes, you guys. Her mom genuinely, Angel is look, I got her back. Can't nobody say nothing about Angel. I don't even care about the LSU title. I don't care about her SEC championships. I don't care about her WNBA. I don't care about her success and Met Gala and all the success that this woman has had and what she's going to have. The biggest flex that she did was to pay her mother's final mortgage bill off so that her mother can retire. Basically, retired her mom. Don't say nothing about Angel Reese. I don't care about her damn miss layups. I don't care about none of that. I don't want to hear it. Get a freaking life. She did something so wonderful for her mother and so incredible, so magnificent as a woman, as a daughter, that is so huge as an act of love. And Angel says she'll be buying her a new home in Chicago. So she's planning to stay in Chicago. I mean, she want to take up roots in Chicago. I kind of thought Angel would kind of that she kind of might fit New York. You know what I'm saying? Or she can come to LA. I ain't really fond of LA because because look, if she want to get a beautiful home in the Hollywood Hills or the beautiful Pacific Palisades that just burnt down, bump all that. Like your house gonna burn down. Like bump LA, right? On that level. Malibu burned down. Like everything that where the rich live and buy their homes is like, what's up, Groovy? What's up, Donovan? What's up, Kia? What's up, Kia High Life? Hey, Juju, I just seen her podcast. Seeing our mother's reaction had me so happy. It had me emotional, y'all. I still gotta like take a minute. I don't even like. I might have even came up here too soon because the more I talk about it, the more it chokes me up. Those were real crocodile tears that came down her mom's face. You can, those trolls that want to hate this human being over basketball and things like that. I don't know what else you got, whatever you got like against her. They talked about that, like, growing up, like it was just a normal, like she said, hate, in terms of basketball, you hate the lover, because that's your rival in your hometown or whatever, when that kind of stuff, right? But she said, like, and she said now, she can go through town and it's all good. Angel's like, oh, I talked to those people that felt mad because we were winning or whatever. But she said, nothing can prepare them for like the hate that she gets all outside of basketball, where you talk about non-basketball things and create all these false narratives. Mom said, one thing I just want to leave everybody with is like, don't believe everything you hear, which I don't believe everything I hear, because it's like, sometimes you could just feel it doesn't add up. And for her to have her own podcast to clear up certain things, her mom was like my mom. One of the proudest moments of all of my awards or achievements was just to get that degree. I don't know. That was just a big thing to moms that I get a degree, that I finished college and I get a degree. And not only did I finish college, get a degree, but actually, like some people get a degree and they don't work in their field of that matches their degree. And I was blessed to be able to have done that. And so, and I see how difficult it is for, the generations now to go to college and to afford to go to college and to pay the enormous amount of money that you guys are paying for this education. Is just absolutely absurd, bro. But yo, man, y'all, that tripped me out. So that was the title. Shout out Angel Reese Flex. That was the flex. And if you get a chance, go check out her podcast. But to retire her mom, I didn't even know her mom was like still working. She probably was like me. She liked to work. And so, it's a blessing when you got a job that you can wake up every morning, no matter how tough it can get and how tough it can be, when like I'm a public servant. So, when you're doing something that's affecting other people's lives and in fact, saving lives, or in fact, maybe saving their generation, because the field I was in, certain things that could occur could change the trajectory of that child's whole life and that child's family's life. With decision that I make, that I start in petition to make, I'll say that. I don't have the final decisions because the judge does. But at the end of the day, if you're not a person of integrity, and empathy, you could ruin a child's and a family's life with your pen. Let's just put it that way. So Catch Unapologetically Angels in the podcast. It's all the way at the end, but the build up to it, I didn't see that coming. I started to see that coming when the way Angel kind of sat back. So what would it take, what did you need to do to finish, that would allow you to, retire? And I can imagine, the closer you get to retirement, when you, like, I didn't expect to do mine as soon as I did. Like I was gonna go. I had planned to continue on, um, and so that my pitching would be more. So part of how I want to make that up is to do something like this with you guys. Oh my God, Jamie, did you see it? I'm still tripping. Like, I don't even want to talk about it anymore, y'all. Jamie says she got emotional and you start crying. It's like, yeah, I mean, if you don't feel that, man, I don't know what kind of heart you have, but that was crazy. What up, Miss D? Miss D, I was just talking about what Angel did on her podcast for her mom's birthday today. For her mom's birthday, and how she surprised her mother. I'm gonna give you the spoiler. Sorry, close your ears if you don't want to hear. But she asked her mom, what does she need? When is she planning to retire? And mom said about 2 more years. And what would you need to retire today? She said, well, like I want to have my mortgage. I want to be done with my mortgage. And maybe I think she may have needed 2 more years to do that. And her mom and Angel did it. Angel had already did it and surprised her for her birthday. And I just think, don't say nothing about Angel. You can't say nothing negative about that woman. That freaking is nuts. What a daughter. What a daughter. Whew. Okay. How do I segue into what I'm here for today? It is, check it out. Just go watch it. You'll understand. Like, wow. Angel Sierra Reese, you are just her. Shout out, flowers, clap, clap, clap. Catch that episode. You are one amazing daughter. Fantastic. All right. This is your first time here. I am your host. My nickname is Juju, actually, in real life. You reach Everybody Loves Juju 1-2 Talk Soup. This show mainly is dedicated to the USC Trojans and featuring their superstar sophomore Juju Watkins, as well as all the great players that are on this team that I'm going to stick with, that I've seen do some amazing things this year, and the things that I'm hoping to see from them. I cover the Trojans, and they play tonight 7:00 at home at the Galen Center. They play host to Minnesota on the Big Ten. Kiki Irfan will be playing. She just was taken out of the game as a precaution in Purdue. So nothing to worry about. We want to continue with our win streak in this conference to 9-0 before we take off for Sunday's matchup against Iowa, and then the 5th against Wisconsin, and then we fly back home for our huge week in February at home Ohio State, who's third in conference, and UCLA, which you already know. It's a Battle of LA rivalry game, playing the number 1 team in the nation. And for intensity purposes, I think that a couple of games can help Kiki draft stock. I think it would leave no question in anyone's mind that she should remain in the number 2 as a number 2 draft. And that's the Iowa game. Why the Iowa, you say, Julie? I say the Iowa game not because Iowa is in any position to upset the Trojans, but more so the hype and the attention and the full house that's going to be there for Caitlin Clark's retirement ceremony. It's going to, be more majority of fans are going to be there to see that and to see the face of the former face of the league, college league, see the current face of the college, and Juju Watkins, and being able to play possible. I don't know that it'd be a hostile crowd, but obviously a crowd that's not necessarily there to see you. But I think all eyes nationally, it's nationally televised, probably globally watched, streamed. Millions of viewers will be watching, and to play under the likes of that, I need Kiki to step up. But more importantly, I need for Kiki to get on board with what we're about to do against Ohio State and UCLA. This can help her tremendously. So that's where I'm at with that. So right now it's 4:00. I think it might be halftime for Florida State. Donovan said, "Hey, Miss D, that's most people. That's what most people dream to retire their parents. Way to go, Angel. Tell me about it, right? Gosh, that is amazing. Well, she can outwork Stokey for sure. Leave Stokey alone. Wait a minute, Stokey is like what, a center or a forward now? Because I got Rhea Marshall. Don't forget, Rhea Marshall she needs, she needs attention too. She's been playing some good ball this year. I'm really proud of the improvement that I've seen with Rhea Marshall. Very proud of her rim protection, defense. The team as a whole averaged 7.1 blocks in the country. We number one. Between Juju and Rhea, they probably account to more than half of those blocks. Those 7.1 average. I've seen Avery get blocks, Kennedy, Malia, I say Kennedy right there. I've seen them get blocks. So, I mean, maybe here and there, like Kiki, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we be having a block party. USC chose to be having a block party along with their defensive. I think they're number 2 in the country. Stokey is running the 4. Oh, Grady is 5. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I'm like, come on, Kiki, you've been playing 4 years. You are a vet. You need to take Stokey to the bank. What's Stokey now, Junior? What up, Mondo? You heard the news? Did you hear what I made it? The shout out to Angel Reese. If you haven't, I'll repeat it again. But I can't keep talking about it. It just gives me chills, bro. What's up, Washu? Okay, so Notre Dame 7, first quarter, Virginia Tech 16. Okay, so they're showing highlights right now of the Notre Dame Virginia Tech game, and just second quarter was 23. So Virginia Tech evidently was leading Notre Dame. I'm sure Notre Dame is going to be coming back. They might be at halftime. It looks like they were coming back in the second quarter. Notre Dame probably just had a slow start. I'm sure they just had a slow start. This is where they are at halftime. Yeah, they had a slow start, 36-32. So their game against an unranked Virginia Tech is 36-32 right now. So they've won. Muffet McGraw's in studio right now. I see Ivy Latta, Kelly Grimlich, and Justin Walters. Not familiar with those two, but I am familiar with the Ivy Latta and the legendary coach Muffet McGraw. Hey, they had a little slow start. They had a little start with both. I mean, I expect that maybe from USC as well. It'd be great to see USC come out and it's like get out early so that June can sit down, get out there so that the bench can get out there and get some minutes, get some rest, get back to school the next day. 36-32. Hidalgo has 9 points. I was looking at Florida. Anybody know what that score is at halftime? I must have missed that highlight. Yeah, and other news, featured in Slam Magazine yesterday, I think it was the duel. Pick Your Poison was the title of the duel. Hannah Hidalgo and Olivia Miles is featured on the cover and the teacher. And they did it, the whole Slam Host Slam feature was on them. You hear about the WNBA franchise? Yes, in Nashville will be called the Nashville Summit. Yes, yes, love it. To honor Pat. Oh my God. I want to see that happen with Candace Parker being part owner, Peyton Manning being part owner, it being having part of Pat Summit's name. I mean, it's only right and it's only fitting, right? Oh yeah, I know she's a junior, but Kiki is for bigger, is far bigger and a little bit more skilled. Kiki is 6'4" and Stokey 6'1". Oh yeah. Yeah. Is she 6'4"? I thought she was 6'3". Cool. Yeah, she's got a dominator mode. Like Donovan, she's gotta have a great game. They pushing a systematic based man non-shot maker player like Bet. Washu, Betts has been playing some good ball, bro. Like better than I've seen her face up. But like she's carrying UCLA to some capacity. CC carried Iowa or some when we know what happens when she meets an actual inside presence. You talking about Betts? She passes out. Now if Betts goes ahead, let me fix my glasses. If Betts goes ahead and on more than one occasion takes that ball up in traffic, then I might be like, ooh, we need it. 51-39, Florida is leading Boston College. If Betts starts to dominate like that, along with what she does, because she had like 9 blocks. I think that's the most anybody's had in a single game this season. Then maybe, Betts could be even in more contention. But see, a lot of the big games for UCLA is coming now. It's coming towards the tail end. They're like bottom heavy, with some of their ranked games. So this is when we can see her, look at her for individual awards, and really is she up. Thanks, Donovan. Yeah, 51-39, Florida State. How many does Lassen have right now? Pick Your Poison, they said it was. Yeah, that was the title of the cover for how y'all like that? How'd y'all like the cover of the cover photo for Miles and Hidalgo? I liked it. Pat a legend. I'm a legend. You ain't lying. What up, B Will? I just talked about Angel surprised her mom for her birthday on her Unapologetic podcast show today, and I was tearing up. I think somebody else said it in the chat. They got emotional too. But Angel paid her mother's mortgage off, and her mom had a retirement date of 2 years, and she had asked her, "What do you need to retire now?" And she earlier in the podcast, and then at the very end, she gave her second gift that she had for her, which was to pay off her mortgage. And she said, "Are you going to retire now?" And her mom couldn't believe it. She just kept over and, "Are you serious? Are you joking? Are you serious? Are you joking?" They showed her the paperwork and everything, and her tears started coming down her eye. I was just like, oh. And I was saying, you can't say nothing about Angel. Don't come here talk basketball, but don't say nothing else about that girl. Don't say nothing else. We know what Best is about, and UCLA even relying on half of what Iowa did on CC. Otherwise, they better start thinking the SC players who missed out. We know Betts, she just the bigger cog in the machine, the number 3 at best, right? Player of the year, and about to be team based, right? Right. It can't be team based. It's an individual award. And unfortunately, if it's not team based, then does the scoring, I don't know that Latson will stay in the lead in scoring. If Juju really starts, like, as we go downhill, starts cooking the way she does against ranked teams and better teams, she could surpass them if scoring is what it is. But how does Latson's points impact her team? Juju scoring dang on there, and Hannah's impact her teams in winning and being third and fourth in the nation. Unfortunately, Latson's doesn't. But and then the two of them are such strong two-way players, like, you know what I'm saying? So Latson is is in her facilitating bag. She has like 7 points, 3 boards, 5 assists. Oh shoot, nice, 5 assists. But the whole team is eating like Timson. This team has improved because I remember I saw them early. I tried to check them out real early. And I was like, God, I was like, they garbage. They look like they should be able to dominate. There's so many athletic players on this team, and they, and you got a, dog in Lassen. I was like, come on, like you should be second behind in the ACC. Like I don't know, they just look like they could do more. And I guess for them, it just needed time. They just needed time to start really like being able to space the floor, play. They were like clogged up. They were missing all kind of shots and carrying on that they shouldn't. A lot of turnovers, and now when I look at them, they're starting to maturate and evolve into a really good team, decent team. She has no turnovers. Good for her. Good for her. I don't know that she would be. I still don't. I mean, I'm not the powers that be, but I don't think they're looking at last for player of the year. Notre Dame is in slow starts. Yeah, they've been having some slow starts. Yeah, was too, and bringing back the injured players and starting different players, building chemistry. Right. It's disrespect to be used as a practice. Virginia ain't gonna like that. Well, sometimes that's just the way it is. It's like I know a lot of people they're like, "Oh, this is a slow start," but when you look at USC, they do it, and I look at certain team that's smart to do. Like a Notre Dame, you rearing up, getting ready, making sure that West Bell's minutes are cool. Hannah's hurt her ankle, like you know what I'm saying. Just as long as you finish strong, is what matters. And they still end up blowing teams out by 30 or 40. But they kind of allow people to look like they're good enough to stay with them. That's the funny part. And I'm like, no, if you're watching what the coach is doing, she's like keeping, her star players in and bringing other players in to see how they work together, or sitting them down and seeing how this works together. And you just practice players. You said it, Bashu. Who that player who shot the 3 to keep Florida in the game before Lassen got the game winner? I don't know. Anybody know? My only issue, B. Will said with Lassen, is that sometimes she tries to do too much, right? Yeah. But I have some. My keeps going off. I mean, not Hannah's a junior. Latson's a junior, so she should know better. But Hannah's still a sophomore. If Latson beat a couple of AP top 8, she would legitimize her claim. Yeah. Like I feel like when she goes up against Hannah, and she does, right? ACC, this is ACC deep into college ball again. What did you say? I think Mondo, while I do her game against North Carolina State, her freshman year is what's really got me deep into college ball again. Okay. I think Bowles, Sid Bowles. Okay. I think Hannah, I mean, why not? Like when Latson and Hannah go up against each other, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Like she need to show her stuff. I don't know her name, but she was cold at the clutch. Florida was out before them threes. Oh, cool. I'm gonna remember her. Gotta take a call. Okay, B Will, gotta take a call. Yeah. Make sure you back for USC tonight. Notre Dame could win it all. When I saw them earlier this year, I thought, look, let me tell you, UCLA could win it all. I'm gonna be honest. UCLA could win it all. Carolina could win it all. Notre Dame could win it all. And Southern Cal could win it all. And I ain't lying. I really believe in these 4 teams that could seriously win it all. I think they are the strongest to win it all, period. And, when you're playing back-to-back games, now maybe in the beginning, like when you start off in the tournament and you play those first 2 games, that are kind of, well, maybe first one, maybe two, kind of soft. Like you get by them. But when you start getting to the Sweet 16, and it just starts coming faster and faster, and you can't make certain mistakes. Like, or you might face a team that really pushes you. Like when I watched the fourth quarter of Tennessee, South Carolina, and people were like, Carolina's just tired. They came through a gauntlet. I was like, okay. They did come through a gauntlet, but what do you think the March Madness is going to be? A gauntlet. And Tennessee didn't have, but let's imagine that is the Elite Eight game or the Final Four, and you come through a gauntlet of games, and you're tired, but you're going to be playing a team that is not 18th ranked like Tennessee, and you got this big long bench at 10. What the hell are you tired about? Like, your conditioning gonna have to kick in because people gonna press, they're gonna run, you're gonna be tired. Juju and Hannah probably deals with her like she does her other ops. She never's missing in them big games. Only a few special players can do that. Showing up in the big games all the time. Yeah, that is a gift. It is a gift to show up and to be able to perform and not be mentally flat. I think whenever Jude found out, or I've seen her last year going through the tournament, there may be times she was tired. She might have hit that freshman wall, but I think it was only because she was facing doubles and triples. And I think it really, I didn't even know how she lasted that long. Like, as long as, and playing as well as she did, 29 and 30 points, Elite Eight, that's freaking crazy. Like, she should have been tired. I agree, Juju. My team isn't looking so hot nowadays. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's not. I'm telling you, it ain't like it's cut and dry as people think. Even for a team that is a defending national champ, or a team that is making that run. But Notre Dame, it went on. I don't know how much a team like Notre Dame, where there is no next year for you. Like, she is playing with seniors, that the hunger that Hannah must feel, and that they must feel, and that Coach Ivy must know, it's now or never. UCLA, they're coming back with players. My team, South Kyle, we coming back and bringing luggage. South Carolina, they coming back and bringing luggage. So Notre Dame, they might, they could be hungry. They could be so hungry, knowing that this is their only shot. They shock everybody. Paige used her experience against you that time. Yes, she did. And not only that, I don't even think it was. She didn't get the best of Juju. You got to be kidding me. It had nothing to this. Juju was right, the killing Paige. It was 29. She had 29 and Paige had whatever. If you go back and look at that game, it was crazy. No, it's not. This is a new mic, Mondo. It's not that. It's I don't know what it is, the wires or the connection. Now, this is a new mic. My other new mic, the cord broke. But they attacked, bless her heart, Caleb Padilla. Gino, cold-blooded. I saw him every time Paige got a transition bucket. If she saw Padilla, our guard, backpedaling, she just charged at her. You don't never backpedal on somebody. Go fund me for I agree. Notre Dame is with the now mode. They Donovan, they with the now mode. No wonder Notre Dame been showing out in the big matchups. Yes. They showing out because it's like, look at the Latu King, senior, Sonia Citron, senior, Maddie Westbelt, senior. I don't know who can come back out of that. Olivia Miles, senior. You gotta go now. Page 1-1 head-to-head with Juju is all good, Juju. You better know it's all good, and it shouldn't even been a conversation. The baby was a freshman. technically, Paige, you're a damn senior. You just a redshirt senior. Like I don't. You shouldn't even. Juju shouldn't even be in your realm like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like shit. And then Nika Mew, she got laid on her ass several times. I was like everybody like Nika Mew defense. She got the best defense. She couldn't hold Juju. You too short, mama. You couldn't hold Ju and play point. It was like pick your poison. And so that's why Nika didn't play in Seattle. She wasn't ready. Ju's already like a pro player. You know these freshmen are different now. I know they are. I just want y'all to know. Come with that. I was like, what the hell? You know me in the beginning, I was arguing with, I didn't mean to argue, but I was like, what are you talking about? And I told you you guys kept asking me. It's now mind you, I hadn't even really seen SoCal to know that we would. I mean, I knew my biggest challenge was going to be December 21st, and I had something to prove. But what I do know about that kid, and I don't know where Nippy is. If you know the trend and the trajectory of Juju Watkins, you would understand that those tears that they made her shed. I was like, I didn't want to be on the other end of that. When I said when Juju sees them again, I don't give a damn that it's at Stores Arena in Hartford, Connecticut. You're gonna get your ass embarrassed. And when she blocked Paige, they missed a block. It was like 3 times on the perimeter, all over the place. Any points that Paige was scoring wasn't. It had to be Juju was sitting down or when Juju was away from her, and then she went coast to coast on him, spun and scored. Back on, Paige got down on defense. Chan got down on defense, and she took up on him. I mean, that's sick. I probably would have said, "Man, I need to take a timeout. I need to file Paige." I would have sat my ass down for a second and just kind of like took stock of my game right now. I mean, I'm letting this damn sophomore do this to me. I'll be like, God, dog. A tale of the two halves in that game, for sure, Mondo. Juju was tired. We just got Kennedy back. Complete players are always pro ready. They still need to finish their maturity for sure. Ju's not even finished yet. Like her IQ is increasing every year, and she's still making things harder on herself. In my opinion, that once she continues to grow and figure things out, I feel bad. Like by her senior year, she's still in the league. Everybody's talking about she might leave. I'm doing go nowhere till she get a championship. 60-44. Florida made the top 25. It took them forever. They finally in the top 25. Good for them. 60-44. Really proud of them for that. I mean, a lot of this is for like if you can't overlook your program and be like, what's the big deal? Top 25 out of all those, I don't know how many teams you guys can tell me in the country. That's pretty good. Top 25, that's pretty good. That makes, that's enough to get in the tournament. Yeah, Coach T got her for sure. And I mean, it makes a difference when look, when Ju stepped in, I think her freshman year, they had Southern Cal ranked 21. The first game opener when they were at the Hall of Fame Classic and they beat Ohio State and she had 32 points. They were ranked 21. Ohio State was probably like in the top 5 or something like that, top 7 or something, and they were ranked 21. So it's important to know that you're playing to attract people to your school. You're playing to audition for all these great talents that are going to be coming. I mean, I'm starting to look now at the high school recruits, and seeing what's out there, watching just the overtime select, and I'm back on watching the McDonald's on Americans, and stuff like that. And so seeing the kids nowadays, it's just so different. There's so much talent, and then they go international. So you're kind of auditioning like for people to want to come to your school and say, hey, I want to play with them. I want to help them, you know, get to the Final Four. I want to help them. They need this piece. They need this piece. So don't despise small beginnings. That's what the good book says. Don't despise small beginnings. Believe in yourself. Bet on yourself. That was something that was on unapologetically. Angel, her mom said about her. One thing about Angel, she bets on herself, and that's what we need to take it. We all need to do. When you take on a new endeavor, I'm betting on myself. I see people out there in podcasts, YouTubers, 30,000 subscribers, 40,000, 10,000, 3,000. Don't despise your small beginnings, right? I'm only at 236. People ain't hitting that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? Tell a friend. Hit it. Why not? Can't hurt you. Support another. I support people. I'll go if I watch something and I liked it, I'll hit subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be a hater because you reap what you sow. And if I sow into someone else, they may sow back into me. And some of them been doing this longer than me, and the longer I do it, and I said I'm retiring, as long as I don't take on something else or what have you. There's so many other things that I like track. I'll probably hopefully watch track or whatever, or I watch the WNBA. If I keep coming up with conversations and content, I keep on it. With you guys, keep with me, helping me out, I might get big. I might grow. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? You don't ever know what it can parlay into. But right now, it's cathartic for me. In my situation, not being able to get out and like right now, if I were able to, I will be at the USC game, and that would be a different thing. You probably have to wait tomorrow or tonight for me to give a what do you call it, my take on it or my recap, because I will be right there, and I would be right there at the Sparks games, right? So you'd have to wait on that too. But I could talk about all other things. I probably would visit. I probably would take a trip to see the Unrivaled game. I think the 1v1s would probably been cool to be a part of. To check that out. That might be pretty cool to watch. What do you guys think about the Unrivaled right now? Give me your honest thoughts. Give me your honest, and don't say I haven't watched the game yet. I'm gonna go off camera for a second, but I'm right here. Tell me what your thoughts are for Unrivaled. You like Unrivaled? You love it? You love it, Donovan? Cool. What you love about it? Like, you have a favorite team, Donovan? Or are you surprised at any of the teams that are? Wait a minute. I think the Laces are in front, right? 65-46. Let me see. I want to see if is Notre Dame back. 65-46. It looked like third quarter, 4 minutes left. It looked like Florida got this one. I look like we ain't got to worry about them. They don't look like Boston College don't look like they're gonna make a run. Let me see if I can see Notre Dame. 4 o'clock is a new game. Is this men or women? Ohio State, Penn State? Let me see, because I don't say women or not. Yeah, that's the men. I think there's some games that came on at 4 o'clock. Michigan State. That's a team we're gonna have to play. You like the Lunar Owls, hands down. Hootie hoot, because when they dropped all the players, my dream team was having Skylar, Ali, Alicia, and Fee. Man, Fee is Fee. I'm sleeping on Fee. Like Fee is the business, in my opinion. Nafisa Collar, I remember Nafisa back in college and when she came to the pros. But when she had the baby, she kind of fell off for a minute, but she came back and she just ran herself into shape, But I always thought she was so efficient. I love her footwork and her movement. She's so smooth. I just like smooth players. Ohio State doesn't play until the 2nd. Oh, they gonna take a rest till Sunday. Florida State riding on. What's Notre Dame score? Let me look it up. Because that starting three is a team I sent to the Olympics. Yes. Man, 2028 gonna be. And Bink, the DJ, I'm loving it. Salute, Juju. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And welcome. I imagine that you've hit the subscribe button, right? I was just talking about how betting on yourself and getting into something like this, after promptings, I didn't know how it was done. And shout out to Set Stock Sports for just helping me my intro, outro, and just encouraging me and dealing with my stubbornness and getting me off of Fortnite. I like playing Fortnite. It's a stress reliever. And just believing in me. Are unrivaled teams allowed to trade players? I don't know. Everybody was wondering the same thing. Can you fire a coach? They be talking about poor little Nola. I don't really think it's necessary to fire a coach because I feel that they have equity in there. I think as a coach, you want to kind of show your chops. You're in there to learn too. But I think you need to have a great relationship with your point guard. And if you're in your team, there might be others who are outspoken and can tell you what they see on the floor or suggest things in the huddle. I think you should be open to that as a coach. Mr. SC, I know you subscribed. You told me already. So I thank you for that. Hit that like button for me, y'all. Hit that like button. Yeah, I was just saying, like, in life, you got to take chances. You got to bet on yourself. And whatever your dreams are, maybe you want to start a new venture as an entrepreneur, or you want to, at your job, you want to go for a promotion or something. Bet on yourself, believe in yourself, put in the work, prepare yourself. What are you doing every day to get closer to your dreams, whatever those things are? And if you don't have a dream right now, that's cool too, in a way. But why not? And you gotta kind of understand, like, for me, what I do is I know it's easy for me to make money or to do a job when it's my passion or something like. And my mom told me that, like, well, what do I study in college? What am I, easy for me to go towards sports. I think sports medicine started to be. I just come out. I did a report my senior year in high school. And then it was like, or sports management, or different things like that. But I was like, I want to do something else. I want to be something different. I've been doing sports all my life, from kickball on the way through, right? And women's athletics was just kind of like getting on par. Title IX to start coming along when I was growing up. So it wasn't like something you grew up to be or to do, unless it was like tennis. That, we saw Billie Jean King all over the place. Swimming, forget her name. She was really popular. Track. But track started to evolve with paying money. Slow baby bouncies. You better know it, Mondo. You better know it, baby. Slow baby bouncies. You better know it. You better know it. I took it to the bank. We called it was a bank in elementary, from the plate to these bank walls, and then that's a street. And the banks were real high, and I used to take it to the bank with slow baby bouncy, baby. Yeah, FSU is whooping Boston College, yes, 73-54. And they have 10 different scores. 4 of them in double figures. See, they coming along. Oregon is leading Michigan State. See, now I was kind of worried about Michigan State. Now, Oregon's in the third quarter, whooping on Michigan State. Man, if you ask me how do I think that USC and UCLA will deal with this Big Ten, and you know, try to make me feel that the Big Ten was stronger than Pac-12. I was like, I don't think you guys realize the experts already had said the Pac-12 was strong. The Pac-12 was strong. We just had never been, in the Final Four for a while, and that was the problem. You know, the big schools were coming into California, snatching all our kids, recruiting all our kids out of there, and so now he ain't doing that no more. Oregon size is a problem for Michigan State. Well, if Oregon size, Oregon got the big girl 15. I remember Kiki was first game against her. She was like proving herself, banging against her. So I was really proud of Kiki that game. Well, in Michigan State, if it's about size, they gonna have a problem because our starting five starts off at 5'11" with Tebow, the 6'6" Ray Marshall. Everything in between is above 5'11". Our starting five. So they're gonna have a problem. Let me look at the score. Let me look at the Notre Dame score. Hold on, let's see, y'all. I had to check my text messages. So I'll be on the show and people be texting me and I don't be seeing it. I'm like, calm down, check and see if I'm on and click like 55-39. 55-39, that's not third quarter, that's not like whooping nobody really. Oklahoma LSU 18 at the LSU losing to Oklahoma. Oklahoma's playing on ESPN2. What we watching, y'all? We need to go get on over there to see if LSU is just getting a slow start as well. Alabama, Kentucky. Alabama, I told you Alabama. I think in the tournament, Alabama is gonna beat Kentucky. 21-15. Vanderbilt is leading Florida. They'll win that. Oregon is leading Michigan State by a lot. They shouldn't be able to. They don't think they'll come back. North Carolina State is wiping the Wake Forest out. And then 7 o'clock, we'll have the Trojans against Minnesota, Cal Bears against North Carolina. I'm rooting for the Cal Bears of Berkeley in the Bay. Ohio State against Kansas State. Now, Ohio State against Kansas State, that's a 5:30 game. Ohio State needs to do something. They need to do an upset because Ayoka Lee is not there, and Kansas State is still rolling on. They are number 11, y'all. They are number 11. Okay, y'all. So apparently, 3 players have been kicked out. There was a fight with the what is it? LSU and Oklahoma game. Number 5, I think it might be Smith, was thrown out, and 2 players from Oklahoma have been thrown out the game against LSU. And I told you earlier that Oklahoma was leading, but they're only leading by 3 points. But apparently it got pretty testy over there. So I'm trying to find that game right now, y'all. Oh, LSU. Oklahoma. Wow, guys. Let me turn this on. 23. It's 23-20. Only the first quarter, and you got people throwing out the game already. Wow. SEC is like they be strapping over there, bro. They don't like each other. They got some real testiness going on, and you got to be built for the SEC, bro. Like the fans is crazy. The players don't take no mess. Come on now. Anybody watching the Oklahoma LSU game? I didn't put that on in the I think I put a link for a game in the Discord. I don't know how I did it. I just somehow there's a way that I guess I can share it, and then it slides. It just means more. Why does it mean more? Yeah, but because y'all been winning the tournament for the last couple of years, I see. I'm so excited about the news about the W wanting to create another expansion team, but this time in Nashville. And you know, with Candace being a part, and it's named after, what is it? Would you guys say the Nashville Summit? And Peyton Manning, Candace Parker are part owners. Candace is doing her thing. I love her trophy show. She commentate, like she's already made a succession plan after TNT, right? So once she finished this contract out and TNT is no longer in existence, she didn't fade away. She's the president of Adidas. She commentates some college games, and sometimes she does, very rarely, but she'll do that Hall of Fame game in the beginning of the year. And then she got her podcast, right? And then she's an analyst for Unrivaled, and now she's gonna be part owner. I mean, she has a soccer team. I think she's part owner of a soccer team. She did that when she was playing, and then she's what, guys? She wants to be part owner in the league. Wow, Candace Parker, you go, girl. It just means more. You don't think it means anything to us? You don't think it means anything to the Big Ten or the ACC, Big East? What else is there? ACC, Big East, SEC, Big 12. Forgot about them. Big 12. Shoot, when the last time the Big 12 won a championship? That's the question. When the last time they won a championship? Nah, that's not true, FM, that we can take it or leave it. Nah, that ain't true. That ain't true. I guarantee. How much you want? I'll put money on. I'm gonna put money on it that a Big Ten team will be in the Final Four. I mean, in the championship game. They'll be in the Final Four, but one of us is going to be in the championship game, playing for the championship this year. FSU whole starting 5 in double figures. We did that the other night, Donovan. I didn't see you ranting, raving. My whole starting five at Purdue when we were in. Wait, was it Purdue or Indiana? I think it was Indiana. My whole starting five in Indiana was in double figures. Did you know that? The whole starting five was in double figures. Close game. Oklahoma. Oh, LSU took the lead. Anissa Morrow, Peyton, defensive rebound. I can't see it. Let me turn this down. Hold on. I gotta turn this down. Defense. So the LSU basketball. Wait. They be talking about how strong. I had to turn it down before I get dinged. How strong Anissa Morrow is with her 8-pack we're having. So, yep, I always get happy seeing a whole starting five in double figures because that means the ball movement was. Yeah, me too. When I saw that, I was like, "Ooh!" And pretty much I was really happy because I think it was Indiana because Indiana was like giving us the business. And it was, Assembly Hall, the fans are, really active. And, I hadn't seen Talia Van Alphen get into double figures. I've been waiting for like Talia and Ken, Rhea, even Rhea, like to be at the same time in double figures with Kiki and Ju. I wanted to say that Heckle was in double figures, but I don't think she started. I can't remember, but it's just like you said. It just means good. Better yet, what's really fire is all your starters are in double figures, at least 10, right? And then you get a couple of more in the off the bench that are productive. God, Lord knows that they're in double figures. A couple of them. That's pretty doggone good right there. Okay, so Wolfenberger's still in there. So number 5 must be Smith. Let's see. Yeah, Samaya Smith. She barely was in the game. She had 1 field goal. She had 2 points before my friend said she was ejected. Crazy. Morrow has how many points she got? 7. Michaela's coming alive. She got 9. 4 for Flage, 2 for Dave Wilson. Number 50. Wolfenberger with 2. Rosario got in there. She gave Rosario some playing time. Rosario got 2 points, 1 for 1. Jersey Wolfenberger, 1 for 1. Kayla Gilbert's 0 for 2. She ain't wasted a lot of time on her. It looked like Morrow is 2 for 8, possibly because she's getting fouled. 3 for 3 at the free throw line. So she's hitting her free throw. So she must be getting fouled. So I'm not going to hold her to like saying she's inefficient, ineffective. Her efficiency level is low because she's getting fouled. She's got 2 offensive rebounds, 1 defensive rebound for 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 0 turnovers. Johnson has 1 turnover and Dave Wilson, number 50, has 1. I think that's the other guard. Wolfenberger, 1 turnover. Shepard with 1 turnover. So it looked like Moki's going to her bench today. Congratulations, Moki. Look like she's putting some. She's understanding. She probably took a book. She probably took a page out of Kim Caldwell and Don Staley's book. Like, girl, you can't keep going. You can't keep playing just 5 players. That's how you wore Angel Reese out. That's why sometimes Angel would fall out because you didn't have no one just to give her a puff. What's the score? Still close, 30-30. Hey, Hey, this Oklahoma LSU game gonna go down to the wire. The Wiz better get ready. Sit back. And I remember when Oklahoma had the Paris sisters, and I think Danielle Robinson came out of Oklahoma. I remember Sherry. What was that coach with the big blonde, pretty hair? Sherry something. Sherry. What was that coach? Coach Sherry. Sherry something. I think it started with a C. She used to be working them sidelines, and she would have squads too. Oklahoma used to hoop. They were like in a Big 12 or something. Oklahoma used to be in the mix trying to get it done. Look at that Oklahoma coach. She in that ref's ear. Michaela to the line. Michaela probably heard YouTubers talk about it, like, Michaela, like, I don't know where you've been. I don't know what's going on. But you was number 2 behind Juju coming out of high school. I need you to get with it, mama. I need you to come with it, mama. Cause this ain't it. LSU 5, Oklahoma 30. Let's see what Oklahoma's box score looks like. 2 for Williams, 6 for Van, 7 for Beers. Beers is 3 for 3 from field goal. 12 for number 12? Not 12. Who's number 12? 2 points from the bench. Okay. Let's see what they got. Let's see what Oklahoma got going on. Michaela, another one who I know disappeared on us. This is why I say NIL better not make this worse. No, or shoot, she remember last year she had the injuries. She probably needs to lose weight, because if you got plantar fasciitis or whatever it's called. But that's just an opinion. Great players translate forever improving. Yeah, she got time. But I feel you though. Hannah continued to grow, continued to improve. She improved because she got a lot of playing time when Miles was out. She probably got a lot of development from a top former Notre Dame guard and her coach, now Ivy. She continued to evolve and work on her game, even though she wasn't number 2 in the recruiting class. Look at where she and then when she got there as a freshman, she was competing for freshman of the year. And Michaela, like, you got that. Sometimes what you come in at out of high school doesn't mean that that's gonna be what you're gonna be, where you're gonna stay at once you get to college. LSU definitely riding some good momentum from that last big win. I know, right? They acting like they doing something. Michigan State is making a push out of it. Like, I was wondering. I thought one time I saw Michigan State, I thought they were a lot more. Oregon. I mean, let me tell you, Oregon fizzles out. If Michigan makes a push, take them to the fourth quarter. What I've seen from Oregon is they kind of like fizzle out. How you feeling about ADR mentality towards the game? I can't really even see the game yet. I want to see it. Let me see if I can get it on my phone. All I know is I looked down and I saw that she had got in the game. So, because I literally thought that, I ain't gonna lie, guys, I literally thought that Coach Mulkey had given up on her. I didn't know that she was going to see any time for the rest of the year. I was scared. I said, she's gonna transfer. Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. I got 15. I got 15 here, 16 here at Everybody Loves Juju Talk Soup, checking out the game. This is a live chat. I don't stream the game. Sorry. If you join my Discord, I could put the game in the chat and we can do it as well that way and watch it together. But today, I just wanted to come up and give a shout out to Angel Reese, surprising her mother, paying her mortgage off, and saying that, now her mom can retire earlier than she expected to. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Angel Reese because that was just a beautiful thing. And then, kept some games I was looking at. Who did I say I wanted to pay attention to, guys? Notre Dame, Florida State. And then as Notre Dame and Florida State started to kind of like, we can tell what's going on with that. I started to look over and see Oklahoma was leading LSU. There was a fight that broke out. I got a phone call about that. Samaya Smith was ejected. And I don't know the other two from Oklahoma and how important they are. But right now, LSU seems to be taking the lead. And also another big thing is Del Rosario has been getting some minutes. So you said Juju and Hannah been getting the playing time since since day one. Michaela expected herself to hang with them, and rightfully so, and even did. Yeah, Michaela was getting the same playing time because SEC freshmen since Flage, I think Michaela was, correct me if I'm wrong, she was SEC freshman of the year. So, I remember Flage mentioning that she's trying to make it the culture and the trend to have the best freshman in the SEC every year since her arrival. And I think Michaela did, and Michaela was hooping until she started feeling injured. She got the injuries. ADR was expected to be doing what Betts does and more. Yeah. I hear you. I hear people saying that. But I never saw the maturity level. And even Betts had to grow into that. Betts started off at Stanford. She didn't like it was too much. It probably was Kiki, her, and Cam Brings. And I remember her coming there, and then I was like, what's wrong with that? She gonna transfer. And next thing you know, she did. When she went to UCLA, so I was still able to see her. Oops, sorry. Kim knew we needed ADR ready before South Carolina. She did, but was she was injured. Remember? She was sort of injured. Thank you for the likes, y'all. I've seen about up to 20 people pass through here, and I got 16 likes, so I appreciate that. Maybe I might not have that many watching still, but make sure you come back. Watch you. I'm gonna go over to my other stream for the USC game. I just wanted to come on for a little bit for this game and to break the news about Angel Reese because it just moved me so much. Watch you. Stop it. ADR and Betts. I know that was a stretch, Mondo. I didn't want to say it like that, but I mean that was a stretch. listen, watch you. Bess was number one in her class. Del Rosario was like 42nd. I don't know what it was. You need to know because that's your team. That's a stretch. That's a stretch. LSU don't blame him. ADR was her own obstacle. Mono, you know how ADR was coming in. You know how she was coming in. They was trying. Hey, they was trying to help her with her dog. You know, with the mentality. You know it. They had to get on her. Like, you know, sometimes track. I mean, track. Sometimes basketball could be tough. You know, handling the work, kind of like boot camp when you first start boot camp, right? Like the only thing with boot camp, in the military is, as far as I know, you don't have no studying to do. Now, when I almost went into law enforcement, you know, we had, you know, there was going to be like a sort of a boot camp, but you also had to study, and you also, you know, you also had to pass your exams constantly, or you can be eliminated, you know, or let go or whatever, you know, kicked out. Like it's a constant, you know, because with school, you know, being a freshman, I mean, you need, you know, the traveling, the early morning workouts or weights, probably weights, and class and practice. You know, you got to be on top of your time management. And you don't have a lot of time for yourself. And I did 2 sports, so I know. A package deal with the guard that left for oh yeah, they did lose a guard, huh? I think ADR never impressed me. Oh, not really. I mean, I saw her as a project. I saw her as something maybe like, you know, not maybe making not. I didn't really see her needing to make an instant. I don't think she was ready to make an instant impact, but Smith got hurt, and so we saw ADR before she was ready. To be all fair, guys, we really weren't supposed to see her like that. It's almost you saw a raw product. You saw an uncooked product. It was supposed to be cooking, but Smith went down, and then ADR got thrust to the forefront, and it was like too soon. It was too soon. Bets maybe by the time she's a pro, like the 2 you named. Mm-hmm. ADR was the truth before she failed the dog test. She was the truth. Please stop it. She came in slow and overweight. Bet's looking good because she doing things expected of her size. You see how the coach did admit snatching South Carolina. Oh, did they? Or are you just making that up? They don't own the blueprint. Other people try to, you know, emulate, like having, everybody wants to kind of have like, you know, what, 10 deep, or, you know, you do want to have that, you know, guard, forward, perimeter, posts, players, and behind it a succession behind that player that's playing backup to him, and a successor to the successor. And then you want to have specialists, complementary players, and things like that. Mono, you knew ADR was the best of size. Maybe in her area, maybe where she's from in New York, she was dominating or something. I mean, I did see her at some of the summer Nike Summit Slam games, and you know, she was a McDonald All-American. Well, you make Wendell said you making things up. She sure looked better than Sedona and Betts at that age period. ADR wasn't, and she's showing you now. Sedona Prince gonna be in the. I had never really noticed her before, but she gonna be in the first round. She gonna be at the bottom and go to Phoenix to take Brittany Griner's spot. Watch who you are acting as if Best isn't averaging 21 and 10. Best is playing good basketball right now. Saying period doesn't make it true. Jacob, what up though? What I missed? I'm sorry. Oh, don't apologize. I came on a little earlier. I did. You probably saw my notification that I'll be on at 7 on a different stream for the game. No, I had just started off. Mondo and Washu, they talking right now. But I just wanted to start off and talk about Angel Reese on her podcast today. Surprised her mom and told her that she paid off the mortgage. And her mom was asked, what do you need? When do you expect to retire? Her mom's expectation was like 2 years. And she said, well, what do you, because she had financial things that she wanted to take care of before she did it. So Angel asked her, well, like what? And I guess she told her, her mortgage and, mainly the mortgage. And at the end of the podcast, she surprised her and told her that she paid the mortgage. And are you going to retire now, Mom? And her mom was so chucked up, she didn't believe it. She kept going back and forth. What? Is this a joke? Are you serious? Are you kidding? Are you serious? And then when she really realized that she was serious, she broke down crying. And I just cried with her. I was telling them. And that's why I said, I'm going to go up here. We're gonna talk about that. And then we're going to talk about, I wanted to see Notre Dame, Florida, where they're at right now. They came out to a slow start. But I'm sure they're way ahead now. And then as we were watching around 4 o'clock, OSU, Oklahoma, and LSU started playing. And then Mondo and them came on. Cool. And early in the game, a fight broke out with Oklahoma and LSU. Smith got tossed, and 2 players from Oklahoma got tossed. So Donovan said, okay, so Florida State won. Oh, shoot. 104? Oh, that's whack. Why you let the other team get 80? That ain't no deep. That ain't impressive. Lasson had 21, 8 boards, 7 assists, and a block. Timpson had 21 points, 3 blocks, had 6 players in double figures. I'm not impressed. You scored 100 and something. They scored 80, but okay, go off. I was hoping they would be in the top 16 in the tournament, but we'll see. Bet's doing nothing special for her size. Expected to eat them rebounds while getting fed in the post with no players to stop her big side. But yeah, Bet's good this season. Regulated Sedona to number 2. Eddie R is exactly who she is. She's showing the b-ball world she isn't Betts or Prince in the league. So that's the only big. I mean, how tall is Rosario? Why do you guys expect so much from her? How tall is she? Ryan Marshall's taller than her, isn't she? Florida State cooked. Which ACC did they cook? Roach. Who did Boston College? I think Florida State's playing Boston College, right, guys? They play Oklahoma, Alabama. Oh, yeah, Alabama, Kentucky, close game. Vanderbilt is up by 20 on Florida. Oregon is still leading Michigan State. You did say that they're making a comeback, though. Notre Dame, 77-61. Damn, they only beat Virginia Tech by 16, y'all. Florida State played Boston College. And, yeah, that's where we are. And LSU is only up on Oklahoma for 7 points. Minute and a half left to the first half. It's on ESPN2. Kentucky, Alabama are at halftime, 34-30. That's gonna be a doozy right there. That's gonna be close because I think they're gonna face each other in the bracketology. Oregon, damn, I don't think Michigan gonna catch Oregon, y'all. It's over. It's a minute and a half left, and Oregon got them a win. They got an upset. They got an upset over Michigan State, y'all. Damn, I was just trying to give praise to Michigan State. I thought I was gonna have to worry about them. Notre Dame, 77-61. They won by 16. That's safe enough. Florida State. Okay, what was I gonna look up? How much did Hannah have? Because you know I got to keep an eye on this race. I'm not being shy about it either. Oh, crap. Hidalgo had 30. Come on, Juju. I betting. Okay. I probably missed a comment. I bet almost every coach would take Prince and or bets over ADR. Hell yeah. Nobody was expecting to go off like this considering bets and Corey are close and Corey close system. I mean, it's a perfect system for her. Jacob Virginia is a dog. Is dog shit. ACC was the Big Ten last season. Transfer took some pieces though. Well, Juju, their bench was in the whole final quarter. Who? Don't tell me Notre Dame had their. Oh, the bench was. Oh, okay, okay. I got you, Donovan. If you talking about Notre Dame, fair enough. Got you. Then that's a good thing. Then she better start resting her because you don't tell Hannah to shut your motor down and chill a little bit so we can get through this. You know, she'll get out there and just go ham. And she already twisted her ankle. She needs to sit down. But she got 30. I bet you how many minutes did she play since she gonna defend this BS? They didn't even say, they don't even have her minutes up yet. But we'll see. Watch you. Jacob, Corey better thank Dawn for that blueprint. Juju, no need to be shy. I ain't trying to just trying to be humble. I don't want to sit up here and be getting on anybody's nerve for biasness or whatever. But when, you know, when I need to, you know, defend or pop, I will. I mean, I already know what she is and what she isn't. I already know where the story is going to end. It don't matter to me. Like, I would love to see her do something crazy, Juju and them to do something like the USC has never done, which is to win 3 straight. But I would rather see her win like before she leaves college. It'd be fun to do it now, but I don't want to win now and then she does it in her senior year or something like that. I want to see the momentum like carry over to college. Now she want to be crazy about it and do some craziness like win all 3 straight, like kind of like South Carolina is doing. Go off. I'm not saying for them. I'm saying for FSU. That's what the other team had. Oh, so you're saying, and I bet you, I wonder if that happened for Notre Dame too. So you're saying once they got up, they sat the starters down for a long time, and then that's how the other team was coming back. Got it. Because that's a lot. Because they look at that. They look at what do you hold the other team to and by how much? And how much do you score? You know, getting all those points help you in your quads and rankings and stuff like that. Or winning on the road, that helps too. The game Juju dropped 40. I was hoping she was sat out because the team super dog shit. Yeah, but she kind of got one of them games. She had it effortlessly and sat down. It wasn't anything that she, in my opinion, needed to sit down per se. It was like we were, you know, what and Corey told, listen, Coach Gottlieb, I'm gonna say what she says all the time. We put our foot on the gas. We don't play the scoreboard. We don't give a. I'm gonna say this for her. We don't give a damn if you think Juju should sit, Kiki should sit, or anybody should. You sit your player if that's what you want to do, because she knows how to back off and let's put other players in to see her in a different role with them or them get used to playing with her. Doesn't mean that she's scoring at that moment or when she is in the fourth quarter. She could have gotten those points in the first 3 quarters. And then just because she's in the game, she's somebody mature as a guard. We don't have very many, has to stay in the game. LSU can only get revenge in the SEC tournament. That's it. If they could do it then. Players like Hannah and Juju are judged by a different eye test, but the pressure comes with it. Yep. Too much priority and dogs for 3 straight. Right. I hear you, Washu. I mean, I think that's for anybody then. I think that's for any team then. if there's parity, then there's parity overall. Because who would have thought Tennessee had South Carolina in the fourth quarter honestly tired, only because they had, I think, had such a gauntlet to go through. But the tournament is a gauntlet. So, whatever teams need to do right now, step up their conditioning, strength, get rest. Whatever it is that they need to do to make their life easier when people want to run and press like crazy. If Tennessee knew how to shoot from the outside, they could have won some of these close games that they've been playing. I mean, they hit the outside sometime. They showed you that they can get hot. So it may be there, but people got to find their spots, be in their spots, to learn how to get to their spots. But I would have, if I were in Tennessee, I would have continued to drive hard down the middle. Just keep attacking them. Stop pulling those damn threes. You were terrible at them. It was terrible. Well, she knows that Juju and Kiki are gonna want to play and won't take no for that. I don't know about all that. Kiki probably want to sit down. Not time to sit if it's a blowout. Paige injured herself in the blowout. Tennessee impressed me. That gauntlet talk is nothing since tourneys are worse. Tourneys are worse. Oh God. You ain't lying. But not every team is gonna play like a Tennessee, especially for top seed teams. It doesn't look like that. It's just more you play at home, and then I think you travel, and then it's just, I think, coming through. We didn't have. I gotta get my friends on that played back in the day on here to explain that they didn't have like no conference champions tournament. I think it was before you get to the Final Four. The Final Four wasn't as difficult as it is to get to back in the day. They go through hell to get. That's why it was so impressive to me that Carolina was undefeated and played. I mean, and UConn, people that got like 35-0, 36-38-0, and that's some crazy shit right there. Once you tell that to Ivy and Gottlieb, because they do it a lot. They do. I agree. But I told you we're not taking our foot off the gas, and we're trying to play different combinations to get chemistry. That was early on. Now, judges, let's see if she does that now in the conference, because there's a lot of bottom feeders in the Big Ten that I mean, Jewel had 16 points the other night. She wasn't even the high scorer. She sat out. It was Avery. Avery was shooting the lights out. I think she had 4 threes, 4 or 6. Let me see. Let these coaches coach, y'all. Don't be trying to be armchair coaches. Watch, you guys gonna tell me that in a minute too. You're gonna be like, dude, let them coaches coach. I'm sitting up there telling y'all to let these coaches coach. Wait, when the last time we played, you guys? Damn, we haven't played since last Wednesday. Damn. We really got to rest. Avery had a season high 18 points. Juju was 16 and 7 rebounds. Number 4, 7. Okay, what was the box score for Avery? And the cold thing about it, Avery came off the bench. Yeah, like I said, she was 4 for 7. I almost said 6. She was 4 for 7 on her threes. Well, she would tell that. Getting chippy in Baton Rouge. Is it? I know, Miss D. That's what I was trying to tell them. I didn't have it on. I was telling them like it got chippy early in Baton Rouge. Is it still chippy? LSU was fighting with Oklahoma sooner. Yeah, Farrell. But are they still doing it? Because that was early on, right, guys? Thank you for coming on in. Hit that like button for me real quick, Miss D. Farrell. I'll be checking you out on that other show a little bit, Miss D. I was like half falling asleep, and I was like, hey, I know Miss D. What is she doing on this program? I mean, she can't play them in blowouts because USC is facing their toughest schedule. Yeah, we find, you know, UCLA really getting ready to face their toughest schedule. We about to face, you know, from here on out, guys. Let us, you know, that whole no. We had our rhythm. So when we got, had we played Northwestern and not had that time, that space right there, and when we went to cross the country to play Indiana, I was kind of mad because it was like, dang, we had just talked about and worked on some of the things that we were kind of early doing bad habits again, and it was kind of like we were out of our rhythm. And you know, that whole, you know, miss game with Northwestern pissed me off. I was like, Northwestern know damn well they could have jumped on that plane and brought their little selves to get their spanking from UCLA and USC. Yeah, I jump on panels sometimes. Yeah, I saw you. Like, it was cool. I was agreeing with a lot of it, most of it. I just feel like people's takes on the drafts are, it's just kind of interesting, or when I don't really know how to help. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really know how to help this guy. I don't even know. I can see better what taking Kiki or Ms. D or Olivia Miles would do for Seattle. I can understand it a little better. You got Kiki and the connection with NECA being Stanford prodigies, right? Former players, and NECA being on the older level can help develop Kiki to take her spot. Because I'm sure NECA's going to be free agent, and if she's not, she's off the races somewhere, and that'll be a good fit for Kiki. And then you got the Notre Dame connection of Miles and Skylar. Miles, I mean, it's her mentor. Like, come on, like, please, you learn it from the dog. Miles is not like as high in the, I think, in her rating as probably Skylar was coming out. But that's why, you know, if you get to the league, you continue to get developed. It don't really matter what you came out in a draft. Look at Angel. They treated Angel like the pressure that they put on that poor baby. You would have thought she was the number 1, 2 draft. I thought she was gonna be number 7, come off the bench. You got E. Willie, you got Izzy, you know, Angel go in there, play her little minutes, kill it, earn more minutes down the stretch. Man, they was acting like putting the pressure and calling on her and criticizing her like she was the number 1, number 2 pick. I was like, hold up. You didn't pay this. You didn't. No, I can't say you didn't pay her. You didn't pick her that high. Why are you on her like this? Like the doors are just closing in on this little mama. Like, what? Calm down. That's rescheduling that game for sure, because Northwestern is missing 2 games on their schedule. Yeah, man, they gotta reschedule. Yeah, but now where are we gonna fit this at? Like, we gotta face UCLA twice at the end. And then you already know it's gonna come down to possibly playing them again in the tournament, in the conference tournament. And then what? We go sometime, are we gonna face them again in the March Madness? This is nuts. I'm gonna be so sick. I'm gonna be so sick of UCLA. That's how I felt last year. I had to play them twice. Then we played them in the Pac-12 tournament to get to the finals, and they had a nerve to drag us to 2 overtimes. It was just outrageous playing them. They would not go away. They would not freaking go away. And they probably feel that way about the Trojans. We were just sick of them. They were sick of us. Yeah, Kiki can learn from NECA. Yeah, but I was waiting for you to say that. Nobody is remembering. Do you guys know they both come from Stanford? They both play the same position. They both Nigerian, except for not, you know, fieriness is deep down in Kiki, where NECA, she on the surface be real sophisticated. She ain't like Shanae, where Shanae was like bam, 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 bam. But NECA's rough like that. NECA, she low-key be like throwing them bows. Kiki like that too, but she wears more joy and happiness and love and spread the world, peace on earth I'm too cute. But when you push her, it's there. Oh, she gonna learn real quick though. She gonna learn because that's what Angel said. That's what Angel said about the storm. She was like, "Wait a minute, these girls are my friends over here." When I started feeling them bows and stuff like that, I was like, "Wait, hold up." She was like, "Oh, welcome to the W." She had me dying. I was like, "Yeah, that cause your mama, but she's still gonna send you a bow to your mouth, Angel. It is what it is." So I was cracking up because she was like, "Oh, it's like you got to keep your head on a swivel." And I'm just waiting for Kiki to get that when she has a WNBA moment. I'm just like, oh my God, Kiki, you do know what you signed up for, right? And you because you didn't like the Purdue girls, like they was playing dirty, and I could tell she was like that girl fell on her. She was like, oh, these clumsy girls, take me out the game. Coach G was like, you can come out, have a seat. I don't want you to get injured. She's like, mama, you can take me out. I don't need to be here. We can win this without me. She was like, I'm not trying to end my career right here. I'll be tripping off them Big Ten players, y'all. Them Big Ten players be on some BS. But sometimes the rest when they do play dirty and they do shove them. I didn't this one girl, the ball's going that way. Drew was down below. She shoved Drew from behind. She went flying, and the ref caught it. And Drew was like, "What the heck? The ball ain't even near me. You playing me like that?" It was funny, but I was glad the ref caught it because I was like, "See, somebody gonna get hurt because you just smell like I'm gonna come right back charge you, and you're gonna see a fight at the other end of the court. And you ain't even gonna understand what happened." What do you want, Bougie? This dog, she's sitting up trying to be on the screen. What are you looking for? Oh, it's time to eat. It's time to eat. Okay, let's see what the score is. Where are we at? Today is the 30th, January 30th. Oklahoma, LSU, 40. Oh, LSU wouldn't pull away at halftime. I know they mad. Kentucky pulled away from Alabama. Oh, I might need to change my bracketology, y'all. Vanderbilt all up on Florida. Notre Dame finals, Florida final, Oregon. Oh, Michigan State came back. Oregon held on. North Carolina State, dang, looked like Wake Forest came back on them. Texas plays Missouri at 6, y'all, and I'm on at 7. Give me a moment. Gotta feed my dog. She's right here. I don't know if you can see her, but she's not showing up on the. There she is. She's not showing up on the screen. The green screen's kind of blocking her because she's wearing black. She's black. But I'll be back. Hold tight. Go get you guys a snack. Then what you gotta do is halftime with LSU. Tell me who's gonna win, LSU or Oklahoma. I'll be back. Okay, so they're back from halftime, right? Yeah. Let me order something. Y'all watching the game? When were y'all watching? Miss D, what game are you looking at? You still here? Donovan Washu? I know you should be still here. Dang, why Subway's closed? Damn. Hold on. I need to get back. Let's get back into. Let's get back to the Oklahoma game because the Oklahoma LSU. I guess this is gonna be a little something between these two now. And right, Oklahoma is new to the SEC, right? Yeah. So Oklahoma trying to do a little something. Jacob, you watch? Okay, that's the game. That's the game to be watching right now, right, guys? I can't get my TV. It works so slow. Let me order this deli roast beef salad. Let's see. That's seller. 6 inch. Oh. All right, hold on. Roast. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's see. I gotta try to order something for my mom. Okay. And order something for these. And myself. Because I'll be sitting here for a minute. Oh, man. Gotta be kidding me. Okay, guys. Trying to order something, but I was trying to make sure, try to get it to come here faster. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 44. Oh, they got this. They got this. They got this. It's 61-44. Y'all act like. Come on now. $63-44. I wonder if the two players, Farrell, the two players that got thrown out, what happened? Were they like major players, and this is why the score is like this, or is Oklahoma just not good enough to beat LSU? Yes, Kiki can learn from NECA. Yes, yes. Okay. Jacob said Michaela Blake's already has 30. The third quarter hasn't ended yet. Dang, that freshman right there. She gonna be good, y'all. Michaela Blake's, I like her. 19 of 22 games. Anissa has 14 rebounds per game. She's up for the Wooden Award mid-season. Oh God, Anissa, you are killing it. Anissa is killing it. I knew she was gonna kill this year. 63-44. Well, let me see what everybody else is doing. Or let's see, for LSU. Box scores. Oh, poor Oklahoma. Bears, where's her name? Bears got thrown out? No, there she go. 9 points. Oh my goodness. Flage with 15. Michaela got 22. 7 for 11, 3 for 5. 16 for Morrow. 5 for 12. I think she's getting fouled a bit. 1 for 2. She's trying to show her range at the 3-point. How many rebounds Morrow got? Oh man. What's up with her rebounding? She didn't get a double today? The streak is ended. Morrow was 16. Michaela 22, 4 assists. The little guard, number 50, got 9 assists. Wow. 1 for 3, 0 for 2, 6 for 11, 2 for 5. Not bad. Wolfenberger, 4 points. Del Rocio, she had 2, 1 for 1. It sounded like she was in, made it, and got taken out. Gilbert didn't see no action no more. She got. I mean, ugh, it's the third quarter. They got a whole nother quarter to go. They got a whole nother quarter to go. Michaela can get hot. Flajay, you want to get you at least 20. Moral, you want to get you 20. You want to get you some more boards. Wolfenbaker, get her on the board. Put the Rosario back in. Number 35. 35 and the quarter just ended. Woo! What about 35? She got 35? What are you talking about? Hold on. And what quarter just ended? Vanderbilt 75 to 78 to 63. Pierre. Damn, Camilla's not doing nothing. Camilla's really staking it up. 1 for 10, and she keeps shooting. She got 1 3-pointer. She got 11 boards. Okay. I'll get it. She probably should pump it. Let me get some boards. Blake's is 14 for 20. Excellent. 5 for 9. 50%. That's great. 3 rebounds. 37. This must be her kind of team to go off. They only up by 13, and it's the beginning of the fourth quarter. She got 37. Look at that freshman. Blake's gonna be eating it up. The 2028 class. Blake's. We're going to be like, Blake's to the Sparks. 67. Moki's still coaching. She coaching. What's she arguing about? What Moki arguing about, you guys? Look at her jacket with the hoops and the basketballs. I don't know where Moki got this crazy personality from, but she doing it. She wearing her stuff. I like her little jacket. Look at her. Look at her. Ooh! She's like, ooh, John, whatever. I forgot his name. Coach, calm Moki down. Oh, Lord, she done slapped the thing, y'all. What is Moki upset about? I can't hear. Somebody, please tell me, what is she upset about? Is she want a review of something? What is Moki upset about? They up by 22. Let me see. Okay, thank you for the review. Ooh, dang. She laid right into her. Moki got I can see if she put it back there to feel her, but she did kind of like rammed into her. And see, that's what causes fights, y'all. Don't be throwing your elbows all into my gut like that. Come on. ADR's not out there? She gonna let them know. You're not gonna mess with my girls like that. Go to the hole. Go. Go to Rosa. Go ADR. Go ADR. Go. Pass the ball. Pass it out of there. You don't have to go through two. They're gonna take it from you. Somebody come get the ball. She's still dribbling. Come get the ball. Uh-oh. That goddamn Flajay with her lengthy, lanky self made a circus acrobatic shot. Nice move. Who are these girls from Oklahoma? That's the thing. Oklahoma got all these people on the bench, but you don't never see them until you need a comeback. That kills me. Shoot it, Michaela. Too late now. That's where she wants it. That's where she likes to shoot it, in the slot. I said that the other night. Okay, okay, okay. Pull it. The shot. Number 16. Damn, Michaela Blakes with 39, Jacob. Wow. Unbelievable. Let me turn the porch light on. Even though they're gonna be, hopefully they come sooner than they said. Oh, all right. What did I miss, y'all? What did I miss? Hey, Miss D, what shit, bro? What, bro? What fight? There was a fight earlier that Samaya was taking out the game, and two players from Oklahoma were taken out. Northwestern been ducking smoke. Everybody been new. But they playing everybody else, but they just don't want to come to Cali. I don't know about the paint. Northwestern is actually ass. They are. I don't understand why though, because they suck. I don't know. They could have had a nice trip to Cali. Oh my God, Jacob, I've been gone and she got 43. Oh, she about to get a single game freshman record like Juju with 51. Damn, she faked Marlo to the dang on ground. Blake says 43. We on a Blake watch. 12 points. It's the third quarter, and LSU is only down by 12. LSU would have come on now. I thought it was the fourth quarter. That's why I wasn't worried. You know, Oklahoma has a tendency to make comebacks. If she would have made that shot, that's how you start making a comeback. I seen LSU. LSU is like a Tennessee. They will get you. They will close in on you in the fourth quarter, y'all. And if that's all that, Marl, you hurt? You hurt, honey? Your ankle? She broke your ankle? Oh my goodness. She has the most points in a game this season, I believe. 43 for freshman, right? Oh no. I think in the season, I think you're right, because I think Juju, Pierre, and maybe somebody else has 40. Okay, Juju, time to step it up. Time to step it up. Juju, 45 now. That's what they did. When Juju started getting stuff like that, Jacob, her teammates were just feeding her. They wanted to see her. The difference is she did it on Stanford, a highly ranked team, at an away game. I had to throw that in. I had to say Juju was tougher. But it don't matter. Let her get 50. Yeah. Let her get 50. Like your teammates have to be on board. And then you just start feeding her. You just start feeding her. And as far as Florida is concerned, you shouldn't want that to happen. So you guys need to be like face guarding her, double teaming her. The hell are you doing? You don't want nobody to embarrass you like that. Take some pride. And it's very efficient. 15 for 22. She's 15 of 22. That's very efficient. She's 5 for what does it say, guys? 5 for 9. Oh, she's 50%, more than 50%, more than 50% from the 3-point. Go ahead, Blake. They only have doing it in the NCAA tournament will always be the standard though, right? They only up by 12, a little over 3 minutes. So it's not like she in the game for blowing them out. Look at Blake. I'll be cracking up because I got these two. I follow these two. And whenever they go live, her and Camille go live, or Blake's will go live. I'll watch them for a little bit, see what their personalities are like. Say what's up, tell them good game. They're so polite. Thank you. I said, oh, I really like that. They'll be talking back. They should collapse the defense on her. Exactly. She making her own highlight reel at their expense. Collapse on her. Like, why are you leaving her in like single coverage? Like you want to be on Sports Center tonight? Camilla's Blake's is cooking you. Okay, let's see what's is O'Neal playing at all? O'Neal didn't even play. Is she gonna stay in this school? She can't be all happy-go-lucky, glad you signed, and just give up the first year. Jeez Louise. Come on, you guys gotta feed. You gotta feed Blake. Ooh. Foul. No, she traveled. Y'all gotta get your team. You gotta take some pride, yo. 10 now. Okay, what's the score? Are they coming back on them or something? Okay, I got the live stream. Oh yeah, they fighting back now. They better double. They fighting back now, Jacob. So they better take some pride in guard her. Fight back. Guard that girl, cause nobody else is cooking. Get some stops. They pissed for sure. Yeah, you don't let this freshman cook you like this. They breaking your little press. She got 48, yo. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Breaks. Blakes. Oh my God, Blakes. Please come back and go into the other so she can drop 6. Oh my God. Blakes. But give her a break. Take her out of the game like right now. What? And then go into wait. What quarter are they in, you guys? Take her out of the game if this is the third. Like, is it so low? No, it's the fourth. It's the fourth. It's the fourth. What a minute. Now they back up to 10. They back up to 10. And they fouled the heck up. They tried to hurt her, y'all. What do you mean overtime? It's not gonna, they're not gonna come back. It's 83-77. Oh, it's over. No, I'm tripping. I'm tripping, guys. I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's 89-80 in the fourth quarter. Ooh, 3 minutes. You can do a lot in 3 minutes. No, now it's 1 minute. Now when I open, come on now, when I'm opening the thing up, now it's 95-84. What does she got? Where's Blake's? 49. Oh my God. Let the kid get 50. She gonna get 50. It's embarrassing. I'd rather have Michaela have the most points in the game this season. I like a freshman kind of like do crazy stuff. It makes you mad. It'd be like a freshman that got 50 or 60. You let a freshman come in here and smoke on y'all. I want Blake's name in the conversation with Strong. Joyce Edwards. 5-star recruit has unreal commitment. What? Something popped up. Where's she gonna go? Where's that Leah Child's girl gonna go? 49 for Blake's. 16 of 24. Excellent. 5 for 9. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. She had 2 assists, 2 personal fouls. She gonna get 50, y'all. She ain't gonna get as much as Juju. Juju's the standard. Blake can only be in the conversation if she keeps it up. Okay. All right. She can be in a conversation. She can be in a conversation while she can't hit it. She can't hit. Oh man, she missing free throws. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad, Blake, when you look at how many free throws. Juju had 18. She was something stupid from the line. But this is even better because if she's not making a lot of free, I think she was like 18 for 18 or something. Well, she get 12 of them. She only missed 2. Okay, so she made about 12. She making her 50 better than Juju because Juju like had 18, I think, free throws, and she got 12. So most of hers are from the field goal. Damn, 12 or 14. She's real efficient on this bad boy. Yeah, but it ain't no ranked team though. Let me see you go. Let me see you go 50 on Notre Dame. Then I'm gonna be like, ooh, Blakey Blake. Then can she be in the conversation? Juju was a free. She was a free throw merchant. She was a free throw merchant last year. But that's what they done. But yeah, you shouldn't be trying to like, you should be Gardner, not Fallon. 85-68, 9 minutes and 20 seconds left. Oklahoma. All you got to do is get within 10, then 9, then 5. LSU, oh yeah, they've scored 100 this year. They could do it last year. Oh please, did y'all take Juju as the standard from saying that CC is the standard? Yeah, I'm talking about in terms of like freshman year scoring. Yeah, she is. Duh, that's why she got the scoring record as a freshman. CC scored 799 as a freshman, and Juju scored 920. She scored 120 more. And don't say, oh, she played more games and all that. No, because she wouldn't even have caught her. CC wasn't her freshman year. It was Paige that was her. I think Paige had like 800. Paige's freshman year was better than CC. So, yeah, I am saying she's a standard as a freshman. It's like the path is already there for you to walk on. No, sweetie. No. We're talking about scoring. CC was not her freshman year. Paige was. Paige was freshman of the year and national player of the year. Then she got injured. So I don't know what that trajectory would have looked like had Paige stayed on the course, non-injury, compared to CC. You see what I'm saying, Westshoe? So the scoring, and then the next one behind, no, it was 800. Actually, the next person behind Juju as a freshman in scoring was Kennedy Carter with 800. Paige and CC are below that. 51 for Blake's. Take her out. Juju reach rate was high too. It was expected, but her free throws were lethal, baby. She drew them fouls. She earned those free throws. Blake's, go for that record. Go for the record. Go, Blake, go. Because if they start talking about you, they gonna start talking about Juju. Records are made to be broken. Go, Blakes. Woo! I can't see it. It's not on my TV. Tell me if she do it. Oh my God, she tied it. 53. Oh, damn, Blake. Oh my God, Blake. I don't even need these on, y'all. I don't even need these on because I am talking with nobody yet up here. I can't hear myself. I can hear myself. Y'all can hear me okay? Blake with 53. Oh, Blake. No one expected Blake doing this. No, Blake hit like 40, I think, this year. I knew she could score, but I don't know if I thought that. Wow, Blake's. Oh, wait. Milestone Mount becomes the first freshman this season to score 40. She was the first freshman this season to score 40 in a game. 53 so far. Go, Blakes. Is there any more time left for them to give her another basket? That didn't even last for a year. No, I didn't. I still don't get me starting comparing what I think about this 53 compared to Juice 51 now. Let me celebrate, little mama. Damn, CC can only last until Juju. And then right behind Juju, there's going to be somebody too. The girls are getting better. The girls are getting better, y'all. It don't matter, Juju. It's good for the game. It grows the game. That means the W will be better. We don't have to wait like freaking 10 years, for another Maya Moore or Trossi or Candace Parker or something. Nice shot. Oh, she got that ball. Nice shot up. 88-79. They only down by 9 and there's 6 minutes left. Ooh. They're down by 8. See, Oklahoma be doing that, y'all. Oklahoma be doing. Blake's definitely the headline of the week. This was crazy. Yeah, she definitely is. She definitely is. And I'm happy for it. I like this kid. Blake's broke Juju's freshman record. She sure did. She sure did. Good for her. Good for Blake. Good for her. This girl's the game. And I'm glad I'm glad it's from a kid that I like. So they can't stop one. They can't stop one. I don't know why they couldn't stop her. I wasn't really getting into that game. I'm trying to see what Oklahoma. I'm trying to see what LSU is tripping off. They got 5 minutes and 52 seconds, and they're only down by Oklahoma's only down by 8. Bro, like, man, what is up, yo? Kimoki is gonna be mad at them if they lose this. Kaylin averaged 26.6, 7.1 assists, 5.0 for her freshman year. So she was her, but was at Iowa, so nobody cared. No, it wasn't that. I think find out what Paige averaged. And Juju averaged, okay, here we go with the comparison. Juju and Kaylin freshman year. Juju averaged 27.1 and 7.5 rebounds a game. You know, she's not a point, so I can't tell you what her assists were. Probably around 3.5 or something like that. So, you know, she has the edge on her, but she didn't have. I don't know what Paige was. I don't know if she had the edge on Paige that year. You know, the competition probably looks different. But coming out, the cool thing about it is Caitlin Clark wasn't the number one recruit that year was Paige. The number 2 was Angel Reese, and I think Caitlin was like number 4, so she came a long way. It's where, you know what I mean. She came a long way from not being a top recruit, number 1 recruit. The beautiful thing about what Juju's doing is she came out the number 1 recruit. She came in as a freshman and she was runner up for player of the year, runner up as a freshman. That's serious. That's serious. Not only did you come in with the height, you kept the height. CC can be her at the point guard. She's unmatched at point guard. She was part of the takeover first leading it now. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I guess we'd have to say, you know, out of Jennifer Rosati, Tisha Penetro, Don Staley, Kim Mulkey. Oh man, what's a point guard? CC point guard. Skylar Diggin. I mean, out of the top point guards that we know of in college, Sue Bird. That's what I was trying to think of. Sue Bird. She might. If you break it down into pieces, bite-sized pieces, she might be one of the all-time greatest point guards. That's why NIL in high school is crazy. Plus the rankings beyond number 1 high school pick is subjective. Number 3 pick might not translate in some cases. Oh, well, obviously it did translate for Juju and Paige. Looks like it translated pretty good to me. On that note, I don't know who were the number 1s in between. I don't know who the number 1s were coming out of high school in between that. We'd have to do the research on that. I mean, look, if Angel was the number 2 coming out of high school and eventually positions herself to win a national championship or be on a national championship team, she did. She did it. I don't think if she had left Maryland they would have won a national championship at LSU. That fast, that soon for Moki. And if you can't see that, if you know her leadership and being a double champ, I mean, rebounds wins championships. And so like the effect that she was having the same effect on Maryland when she was there. Her freshman year, they won the Big Ten conference championship over Iowa, over Caitlin Clark in Iowa with Diamond Miller, Sellers, and Angel Reese. So what would it have looked like had she stayed there? Would she had been battling with Clark all the way through? She might not have won a championship, The pieces just fell into place for her under a legendary coach, Kim Mulkey. She broke all the point guard records simultaneously. The scoring helps as point guard. That's clearly her specialty. Just so happens she's a scorer as well. Sue Bird is so far behind. It was crazy. So far behind in what? In assists? Because I think point guards are more for assists, not scoring. That's why I think she's kind of like a hybrid. She's kind of really not a point guard. She's really a shooting guard because she had the dang on ball in her hand the majority of the time, which is crazy. Vanderbilt star freshman Michaela sets SEC record for most points in a game, 53 points. Freshman. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. 99 to 86. Michaela. Little mama. You did not do that. Watch her go on. She gonna go on live. Watch. When she gets out of the interviews and it's time to go eat or whatever she gonna do, she gonna go out and die with her friend. LSU Chip definitely needed every one of our girls. We have no standard really. It was special. It was really special. It needed all. I mean, it was typical. Like usually, it's not necessarily the leading scorer on the team. That the help that came off that bit. It was a team effort overall. Because to get there, it wasn't Carson that got you there. It wasn't the other girl that was hitting. It was Angel and the starters that got you there. But what happens after that? Because everybody's gonna shoot shut the top players down. You need everybody else to step up. Elijah Arenas committed to. Yeah, I saw that. Elijah Arenas committed to USC, and there was comments. Love and basketball part 2. It was supposed to be Bronny, and Bronny's slow. He wasn't even trying to hit on Juju. What the heck was wrong with him? That was a whole storyline right there. She broke the assist records. NCAA point guard ones. Just happened to score a goal. Congratulations, there, Clark. Okay, you heard him commit. You heard him commit on Gilbert. I heard him. I know. I've seen that he had committed on my USC athletics page. And then somebody put it in a Discord, I think, too. In my Discord. So I knew that he had committed. Arenas is gonna love that because he stays home in California. He's very fond of, and his daughter played with Juice, so he's gonna love to go to the games and be a part of the USC Trojan family. They both have girlfriends, so I don't see that happening. Elijah and Bronny. Yeah, right. They're too young to be sold on just one girl. Anything could have happened. Actually, the girl he was with in high school, Bronny, he's not with. He has another girl, I think more of a brunette this time. They're only 18, 19 years old, y'all. Like, you think he's going to stick with somebody like his daddy did since high school? He might come back to her. Who knows? But, No, he wants to go to Arizona. Bryce. Yeah, Bryce wants to go to Arizona. These guards in the women's game are either very elite or average. There's a few elite and many average due to the lack of development in the past few years. But guards, yeah, I know, and it's crazy you say that, but you say, but guards are the future. So which one is it? I think big guards are the future. But you know, the little guards are still hanging in there. They're still hanging on. Bronny back at the Lakers main camp. Yeah. I mean, it's so crazy, right? He goes off, he starts doing his thing, finding himself doing really well in the G League, right? Bronny was like hitting 30, like he had some great games. And as soon as he starts cooking, you want to bring him back to main camp. I'm like, don't do that. Don't pull him out the oven so fast. Chill out. 96-87, 3 minutes left. LSU, you better play smart. You better play smart. Dave Wilson back in the game. Now let me rephrase. Gil wanted Elijah to go to Arizona. Oh, with Bryce? He wanted him to go because that's where I believe Bronny's youngest committed. Bronny was doing well. They messing up his. That's what I'm saying. They messing up his rhythm. Why are you taking him out of there? He's getting time and playing with almost men his age. Jeez, let him cook. Golly, I feel bad for that kid. Like he don't never speak up for himself. Like, bro, Dad, I don't want to go there. Just leave me in the G League. I'm coming. Chill. Gil played there as well. That's why. Did Gil play for Arizona? I didn't know that. I don't remember that. I just remember him playing at Washington. He played at Arizona? Do I remember that? A 6-point game. He did. Okay, Jacob, thank you. I don't remember it. Maybe I do. I used to like Luke Olson, and I was like that squad back in Jefferson and Walton and Steve Kerr. I used to like that team, man. I like that coach. I like that team back in the day. That was really, really back in the day, actually. So I must have stopped watching it and noticing. I kept trying to peek in to see, what they were doing. It was probably him shooting on him down, whatever he was shooting. You know how Gil is. He probably was shooting 35, 30 footers, shooting all the time. Up by 7. Okay, they're going back. They're back in control, guys. LSU ain't stupid. Oh gosh. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. She actually took her time and made that shot in the paint. That's what I wanted Tennessee to do. That's what Tennessee is supposed to do, all those close games against LSU. Oh, Anissa, did you get the foul? You lucky you got the foul. That spin 98-94, y'all. Oh my God. But LSU tends to win these close games, y'all. They know how to win close games. Oh damn, it's Oklahoma. Ooh, nice strip, Anissa. Good hands. Good hands, mama. You saved a bucket. I would have been having the ball on way over here when Anissa was to my left. Damn, they scored. Oh my God. Oh, oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. I don't know this man. I don't know what to say, y'all. I don't know what to say. This is what I knew was gonna happen down in the season with LSU. They were gonna get exposed for their lack of bench and their lack of play and depth. I'm sorry, Washu. It doesn't mean you're gonna lose. It's just a close game. You got Gilbert the closer on the bench. See? Oh my gosh, she did not hit the three. Damn. Oh my God. Oh, Oklahoma, I would just want to punch you. Oh my goodness. 54 seconds. Okay, I was wondering if she gonna call timeout. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to coach your team, Washu. But I was like, are you gonna call timeout, Mogi? Give it. Oh, she didn't pick the right. I was like, give it back. Because, it'd be better to pass it to her than Anissa. What are you trying to come over here and sit over here? This what you're doing? LSU got to be smart right now. Yeah, they got to be smart. What do you think? What do you think Mocha's gonna do right now? It's 54 seconds. They're already up by 1. What do you want Mocha to do? You want her to use most of the clock? You want her to run the clock down? But if you run the clock down and you don't get nothing out of it, and Oklahoma gets a shot, they only need 2 points. LSU gotta be smart. Yeah, we know those ejections might have been good or bad. Yeah, exactly. For who though? Because Oklahoma's suffered worse in the ejections than LSU. Kim better make a play and drive for the foul. You want them to go for a foul? They're up by 1. Okay, let me see what they're gonna do. She's gonna have them. I don't want them dribbling around where it can get going. It needs to be passed around. And Michaela, and then look for Michaela. Blake's is the first freshman in SEC history to score. Oh, she is in the first. Oh, in SEC history. Yeah, I can believe that. Pass it around. Don't dribble a lot. Oh God, Michaela took a 2. Okay, that's good. Why don't you take the ball out and dribble it like Flau'jae? No, stop shooting. Stop, Michaela. God damn. Well, don't put the ball back up. You got 8, 7, 6. That's Michaela's shot. That's why Michaela needs to be your point guard. There you go. You got it. Let her shoot. Oh, damn. Good. You guys got it. You got it. You got it, Washu. You can breathe. You can breathe. You got it. You got it. You got it. Drive for a shot and get a foul. No, give it to. I wanted Michaela to have it. Michaela's better at the point, I'm noticing. And I already figured out earlier this season that she likes to shoot it out of the slot position. When she was real cold this season, I noticed that when she slid to the slot around the top of the key. And then the other night, somebody said, Michaela likes to be the point. I said, I didn't even know she could be the point guard. And if she can, that's what you guys need her to have the ball in her hand, but in the slot, not straight on, but straight to the side. But don't flatten her out in the wing where it's hard to get her the ball for the shot. It was never in doubt. We've been in these close. That's how I feel when SC's like that. We used to being in close games. I mean, I'm not gonna panic. We could lose, but I'm not gonna panic because I trust them in close games. I think she got to believe in Michaela, but you got to move Michaela out of that wing and stop making her just be a spot-up shooter. She has to get her rhythm. She needs to get her rhythm and have the ball in her hands. She'll get you the dub. What are we looking at? You guys, what happened? I can't hear. What are we looking at? Even the dog knows when when the BR dog, who no dogs know when the BR dog's playing. She got her bubble jacket on. She don't know. She don't even know she's on TV. Say hi, Bush. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know. She just wants to get up here looking for something to eat. I haven't even eaten yet. Oh, air ball. And they fouled. Oh my gosh, what a game! Hit that like button. If this is your first time here, this is Everybody Loves Juju Talks Hoops. I'm your host, Juju. Meet us in this cave at 7 o'clock. I'm going to go to my other stream for what I'm really here for. It's tonight's action with the USC Trojans versus Minnesota. But right now, I just broke some news to give a shout out to Angel Reese, paying her, giving her mom a birthday present and paying her mom a mortgage off so that her mom can retire earlier than her mom had planned. And I wanted to catch some ACC and now SEC action, and I am not disappointed. Game over. Game over. Game over. Well, sure, you can breathe now. You can come out. Everybody said you was hiding. You know, LSU over there talking shit. You know, they probably like, I never doubted us. We never doubted us. We never doubted. LSU trying to hang in there, yo. They like, we gonna be in the Sweet 16. We gonna be in the Elite 8. And look at her. Anissa's wore out. She need to go get a nice massage, ice bath, sauna, and just, I say massage, spa, whatever she want to get into, whatever, she deserve it. She need to get that body back together, get some rest. All right. It switched on my TV. The hard games, okay, laughing out. The hard games in the Big Ten are coming. We can't wait for the best. I know you can, and I know you're gonna be right here with me in the cave to see my reaction to the February 13th UCLA versus USC at the Galen Center, home on February 13th. Bets versus Juju game. You better be here. You better be square, or you'll be square. Hopefully, I have some guests beforehand, before talking, maybe telling you about the good old Rays. We'll see. You know, I hope my peeps don't flake out. And just talking about the good old days of UCLA and USC. And then we're going to head right on into that game and get it crack-a-lacking. Now, yo, what's happening on there were some other games. There was something else that was on. There was something else. Who was it? Oh, okay. Remember I told you Iowa State, Kansas State. So Ayoka Lee is torn out with a torn ACL. So it's halftime, 36 Kansas State. Iowa trying to I don't know, do a little something with 32. And then at 7, North Carolina and California. So while I'm watching that game, I'll definitely be keeping an eye on North Carolina Cal, because I'm interested in that. I want Cal to win that. So what y'all think? So Michaela Blake's said there's nobody in the SEC freshman ever scored that before. That's crazy. I'm going to be at the actual game, so I'll give updates at the end of every quarter. Right on, Jacob. That's right. You told me that. I told you you need to send some pictures to my, I don't know how you can do that, but you need to send some pictures to our Discord. Jacob Ford, that's what I'm talking about. TC turned down the NBA like it was none. If the W clouded up for real, but Sabrina had planned to go or what? Look, you probably weren't born Washu. Washu brought it back when it belongs, back where it belongs, Juju. Blake's brought it back where it belongs, Juju. You talking trash. You talking trash. You talking about as far as a freshman? They said for SEC. I haven't. I don't know if she has like the most for any freshman. I don't. I don't top. I can't recall off the top of my head. But I'm proud of her. I couldn't. It couldn't have happened to a better kid. I like this kid, and I like the little freshman sophomore connection between her and Camille Pierre. Sort of remind me of Juju and Kennedy. Like they're gonna be around a long time. And if Vanderbilt get some right pieces, you never know. Maybe they'll be facing Hannah face to face next year. If Hannah doesn't get some more pieces, or if people don't skip going to the WNBA, yeah, going to the NBA is no longer that conversation anymore after 28 years. You know, I mean, Lucia Harris, back in the day in the 70s, she was center for the silver medal Olympic team, and she was asked to come play for the NBA. She was a player that probably could have more so than years later. Ann Myers being drafted by the Indiana Pacers. We only do those things to set a record. It's not like we think that, you know, they could play. Then the next player that everybody thought for sure could play in the NBA, because that's what we used to dream of, is people my age, I'm playing the NBA, you know, because there was no, at the time, a thought of a women's pro league. So Cheryl Miller was asked, but she was like, yeah, you know, we could, but I wouldn't. She didn't really like. I'm like her. I respect the man. That's your space. Um, you know, there was a movie with Welcome by Carter. Gabe Kaplan did a movie at my college, by the way, before I got to college, and it was about this woman who disguised herself as a boy and a man and wrapped her boobs and everything, and tried out for the team, made the team, and was one of their most efficient shooters. And it was filmed in my Northridge gymnasium. At the time when I saw the movie as a kid in middle school, I didn't know that was the college I was going to go to in the future. It was actually my gym that 4 or 5 years later, I'm a freshman at. And so the movie was about her playing on a men's team disguised, and she was doing very well, very, very well. When she went back to the locker room, she took the tape off, came back out and said, you know what, I'm gonna be myself. Came out with these big jugs bouncing. They was like, wait, what? And the guy on the team who was crushing on her but was feeling sick about it was like, oh my God, I thought he thought something was wrong with him, he said. And so it was a cool little movie, and I can remember the name of the movie with Dr. J, the fish to save Pittsburgh. For the life of me, I can't think of the other movie that I'm telling you about right now. Yeah, it's a freshman record overall. Vandy future looking great. I doubt Notre Dame what's around. They must have planned it. Wait, you doubt that Notre Dame waits around? Okay. Prosper. That's the other one. The only real piece that is staying. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember her name because I could not remember Prosper. I used to always mention her. And then, I knew Cobalt was a freshman, right? So I could never remember Prosper anymore because they got these pieces that already stand out. Outside of Jazzy, who else is committed to SC? Don't know yet. I'm going to let you know for sure. That's an inspirational movie, Juju. It was. I don't know if you saw it, but I did. Junior College is very close to where I live. At Cal State Northridge, yeah. I lived off of Rashida. I lived uh, I lived in Chatsworth. I lived in off of that north off that main street. I lived in Pacoima. I lived all around when I was going through college out there. Jersey, a 1 year commit. No. Oh, what Jersey? Not my Jersey. Oh, Jersey, a 1 year commit. I don't know. She need to stay there. Juju, are you all the way live? I couldn't get in the discussion. I'm all the way live. You couldn't get it. What discussion? I'm going off this stream and going into my stream that I set for 7 o'clock when it's game day, game time. LSU good as fuck. We good. Them coming. Juju, what up, yo? Iowa UCLA. Now, is this supposed to be RC? Because y'all gotta hit me to like, I never know when it's RC. Let me check. I hope nobody's in my other stream. Matter of fact, let's go on over to my other stream early, guys. I don't want to get people confused. Look a little. I'm gonna end this stream. Go over to my stream that I have set for 7 o'clock for the USC game. I was just going. I have been on since 3 o'clock on this one, talking about the Angel Reese news. It is. I got you, RC. I got you. Follow me over to that station, and I'm going to shut this one down. Thank you for joining me for the ACC games and the SEC games that were really, really fun. But we're going over to the Trojan house. Meet me in the cave right now.